Hello and welcome to LimaCharlie. This is a quick video to walk you through the live view of an agent and show you what you can do from this interface. This video assumes that you already have at least one agent installed and data flowing through your account. To get started, select the Sensors tab from the main application view. From the list of endpoints here, we're going to want to select one we're interested in and click the laptop icon from the action column at the right. Once we click on the icon, a new tab will open and connect to the agent. All of the information in this view is specific to the endpoint we are examining. The opening tab of this view provides us with some general information about the endpoint. You can see host name, operating system, associated tags, and a few other tidbits. The next tab over is Management, where we can edit the telemetry data that is getting sent back from the events on the agent. If you open the drop-down, you can see a list of the events that you can select. And you can read about any of them by clicking on the help icon, which will take you to that specific portion of our documentation and outline what each of the events represents. In the next tab after that is Console. This allows us to interact with the agent in real time. If we start typing into the command field here, we can see a list of the commands that we can send to the agent. For this example, I will just do a simple one, OS version, and we'll send it off, and then we'll get the information back. Like Management, you can click on the help icon here, which will take you into the docs to that portion where it describes each of these commands in depth. We can send Yara scans, segregate the host from the network, do a deny tree, which kills a process and all the sub-processes. Lots of powerful stuff here. The next tab is the Feed tab, which provides us a live view into the events as they are taking place on the endpoint. This feature is pretty resource intensive, but it can be useful to get a quick look into what is happening. After the feed, we have the process list. As the name suggests, this is simply a list of the processes that are running on the endpoint. You can filter the processes by using the text field, and right-clicking on any one will bring up a menu. From this menu, you can view the modules associated with the process, kill, suspend, and resume the process, get the memory strings or a memory map, or view the network connections. For any of the modules that are brought up, you can open the public API for VirusTotal, which will check that file against known pieces of malware. Next, we have the File System tab, which is simply a view into the file system on the endpoint. Drilling down to any specific file, we can request a hash of that file, and then that file can be checked against VirusTotal's public API for known malware. Next, we have the Network tab. The Network tab has general information related to the various network connections. Always good to have this on tap if you need it. And last, but certainly not least, is the Sweep tab. From here, we can launch an in-depth examination on the current state of the host and bring any suspicious activity to our attention. Among other things, it will sweep through processes and look for unknown executable code and check memory for hidden modules. It's a nice automation feature that takes some of the drudgery out of this work and can really help junior analysts have a bigger impact. I think that brings us to the end of the live view overview. Happy hunting.